I used to love the idea of traveling for work. You get a free flight somewhere, you get put up in a hotel, all your meals are paid for, and you get the chance to explore a new city. But the novelty quickly wears off, especially when I'm taking time away from my family and my home and my PlayStation, all for something that could have just as easily been done virtually. Alright, maybe we'll do a little hotel room tour. Come into the room, there's a bathroom, and a nice overhead shower, toilet, TV in the bathroom. Crazy. Oh, sewing kit. That might come in handy, but that's the bathroom. What else we got here? We got standard stuff, drawers, towels, safe, and then in here, we got bathrobes. And if you know me, I love me a good hotel bathrobe. I don't know why I don't wear bathrobes at home, only when I'm in a hotel room, because I don't know. There's a little coffee, water area, which actually I do need some water to stay hydrated. Beautiful king bed. You know the couch area already. Giant TV, and what else? A view. Nice view of the building across and the construction site. But if you look down there, that is a pool and looks like other pools. So hopefully we can make use of that at some point, but I don't have any swim trunks, so I gotta either buy some or figure that out. But anyway, that's the hotel room tour. Oh, this is the bed. This is where you're gonna find me for the next probably exactly 8 hours. So good night. Next morning, had a good night's sleep. It is about 8:30. I have to start making my way to the office. Hopefully enough time to grab some coffee first. But you know, traffic apparently is really bad here, so I gotta make sure that I give myself enough time. But yeah, had a good night's sleep, which was not unexpected given how tired I was, and the bed situation is pretty great. But anyway, off we go, full day of work. So in the evening, I'll come home. I don't know, maybe I'll make it back here by 6, maybe wander around, get something to eat, and I don't know, again, play it by ear. A lot of wandering, a lot of just figuring it out. So we'll see. But for now, this is a work trip, so I gotta get to work. So let's go.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Will.
Yeah.
And of course, as soon as I got into that Uber, I spilled coffee on my white shirt. FML. Okay, so for obvious reasons, I can't take you inside my office and show you what I've been working on or show you any of my team members, as all of that stuff is highly confidential. And if I told you, I would have to kill you. And I don't want to do that. Actually, it's really not that serious, but obviously I can't show you what's going on inside. Needless to say, the first day of this trip really wasn't anything that couldn't have been done remotely. I spent my morning still doing remote meetings with some developers offshore. But I really do appreciate to meet some of the people that I work with on a daily basis, get to know them a little, and just have some meaningful conversations around the water cooler.
Okay, what's this lame meeting about?
No idea, and I'm busy and go away.
I've had a few commenters ask me what it is I actually do for a living, so if that's a video that you're interested in me making for the future, then drop a comment below, and maybe I will spill the beans on what my actual job is. or try to explain it, because sometimes I don't even know myself. All right, survived the day, coffee stain and all. Back in the hotel room. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I mean, it was a good day in the office. It was nice. It's obviously nice meeting people that you work with on a daily basis, but don't ever get to actually see in person. So that was kind of cool. Obviously, did spend the morning in virtual meetings, which was, again, frustrating. And then, oh man, like, again, things about the office is just like, here's my thing. It's like, if you're going to enforce everybody going back to the office, what's different? You know, the world changed with COVID. We all got used to working from home. Now you're forcing us back to the office. But like, what's different? You know, the same annoyances still exist. Anyway, I'm gonna like just relax for a little bit here in the hotel room and just kind of like unwind and try to stay awake, because I don't want to just spend the evening in the hotel room, even though honestly, like, I'm tired and that sounds delightful. But I want to get out, go get something to eat. It seems like there's a lot of people out and about walking around this area. The water's right there, so I do want to take a walk around and explore some of the city. But yeah, this back to office thing is really triggering and really frustrating, and like, I just, so many things, but like, whatever. And it feels, I think it's extra frustrating because it feels like we lost as workers. We lost, we gave in, and we just let it happen. You know, it's like in the meeting today, like, some of the leaders were like, oh, I've talked to people I've talked to are so excited about coming back to the office 3 days a week. I'm like, who have you talked to? Because I haven't talked to a single person that's so excited about going back to the office. But I don't know. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? How are we gonna reclaim this win? Because right now we lost, and I really don't want to take this L. I want to win this remote work battle. Not for me, not just for me, but for everyone. Make it make sense. Anyway, before I get myself riled up, I'm just gonna, chill out, unwind a little bit, change out of this dirty shirt, and get out and explore a little bit of this area of Miami. Once the workday was done on this particular trip, I had the chance to walk around downtown Miami, walk around the waterfront, and then make my way to a Peruvian restaurant that a colleague had recommended. It's a nice night to walk around. So let's see if there's anything or anywhere worth walking to in this city. Let's see what the city is really all about. But honestly, I really just need to get a good meal. So hopefully I can find a good meal, and then rest up and get some sleep for the night. Boring, I know, but it is what it is. I legit thought it was a joke about how much Spanglish is a thing here in Miami, but if you need further proof, that place is called Sandwich. If you only get one chance to come to this restaurant, I highly recommend you try their 3 ceviche platter. It gives you a chance to try 3 of their signature ceviches, and they do not disappoint. So good. Yeah! Aww. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night. I'm like, This kid knows me. He knows who I am.
Oh my god, even like when we were trying the FaceTime call earlier, like in the corner you see the person's like picture.
Yeah.
And so as I'm dialing, like he can see himself.
Yeah.
But then in the corner is your picture and you're like, Papa.
Aww. You're gonna cry about it.
Who knows you? And he even like was calling person in bed.
Aww. Okay, I gotta run because I want to pack up and I want to leave myself time to get like a coffee or something. Because it's some office park with like nothing around it, obviously. So I gotta get my coffee and stuff. Yes.
Ding ding ding.
You make the most of it for what it is. You know, a little solo trip. You embrace the fact that maybe you get a little break from, you know, the chaos back home. Even though you do miss everybody, and you know you wish you were still there, and you don't want to miss a minute with people you actually love and care about. Yeah. Anyway, it's almost 8:30. I'm trying to get out of here and give myself enough time to get a coffee, maybe even some breakfast, at least on the run, and you know, not have to drink my coffee in an Uber where I am likely to spill on myself again. I can't do another day. At least this time I'm gonna have all my luggage with me, so you know, if I do encounter an emergency, I could change, I suppose. Anyway, I gotta go. Another day of meetings, Ubers. Yeah. So I don't know if this is the end, but I've certainly ranted enough about the whole work and office situations. It just really bugs me, and I think that, and it just really like bugs me whenever people are holding on to just these antiquated systems of working and just, you know, pick and choose. It you know, what am I gonna say? It's what people do. You hold on to what you know, resistant to change. Anyway, you've heard me rant about that enough. I'm not gonna get into that. I gotta go get some breakfast, get a coffee, and then of course go to the office. It's really great to meet with the actual people that you work with on a day-to-day basis in person and shake their hand and get to know them and crack a joke in person and just sort of build that rapport. But were those 2 to 3 hours of actual meaningful conversation and collaboration really worth the hassle, the travel, the time away from my family? No. I actually feel so blessed that I get the opportunity to travel for work every now and then. And if the reason for work travel has a clear purpose and the agenda for the days that we're all meeting, then it can be a really enriching experience and it can actually build the kind of relationships that can make your day-to-day more enjoyable. However, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that for most of us, the return to office experience has not been like that. Alright, so this is where the vlog ends. Back home in New York, 11:30 at night. It's good to breathe that that New York air. It's crazy to say, but it's true. It's true. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out, my rants, and coming along with this journey. Peace out, y'all.